everybody, welcome to my channel. Today I have a really special guest with me. This is my good friend Maria. We went to high school together, and today we're just going to take you through our makeup routine, talk a little bit about our high school experience growing up in Miami, and we also spent last summer together in New York, so we'll tell you a few stories out of that adventure. We're gonna do our makeup for ladies night, Peligrosa Thursdays. So what should we start off with? Our base? Foundation, concealer. What do you normally start off with?
Well, normally I would just put on what's that like moisturizer that has tint in it? I forgot what it's called.
Tinted moisturizer?
Yeah, that's what it is. I'm not like a makeup expert, so
that's
just
okay.
Disclaimer. So yeah, I usually put on tinted moisturizer, but I ran out, so I'm not gonna put on foundation or tinted moisturizer. I'm just gonna go straight into concealer.
Okay. Yeah, I don't always put on foundation either. I'm a big concealer person when like I look a little dark around here. But
I'm a huge concealer person. I cannot, like, if I'm going out, I need to put concealer on. If not, I'm gonna look dead.
For sure.
And then I actually got this concealer at Marshall's. So you know, sometimes you can find like cool makeup at Marshall's.
Yeah, for the low.
Yeah.
I already primed my face. I have this like sample of a moisturizing primer from Ulta that I've included like in another video, I think. And so I just put it on because I have a few pimples here and there that like have dry skin. So sometimes like the concealer will get stuck on it. So if I put this, it usually doesn't. Speaking of good makeup at Marshall's, actually, I bought this Marc Jacobs concealer for $5.
Oh my God.
$5 and it's Marc Jacobs. So I'm just gonna put it on here and there. Yeah, I like it. So a little bit about how Maria and I actually met. We met on a cruise.
Yeah.
The Norwegian something.
I think it was Carnival.
Carnival, really?
Yeah, it was Carnival.
Oh, never mind.
I know it's Carnival because that was my first cruise, and I know my first cruise was Carnival.
Oh, okay.
So it was Carnival.
So Carnival, and we joined like the teen club, right?
Yeah, it was like a preteen club. I don't even think it was teen. I think it was like preteen.
It was preteen, but then we joined in on the teens or something, right?
Yeah, we like finessed our way in. We had like ID. No,
but we like definitely, I guess we were mature for our age. So
yeah, so we had like our little group of teens.
So it was cute actually. I still follow some people that were in on the cruise, like on Instagram to this day.
Yeah.
So it's nice. Like it was really unexpected like connection to make. So when we were trying to figure out like kind of where we were all from, Maria was like, I like live in Miami Lakes kind of, and I think you went to CCMS or no?
No, I didn't go. I'm just like.
Where did you go for middle school?
Oh, Matter Gardens, Matter Lakes.
Okay, so then I knew she was in the vicinity.
Yeah, I think I had told her, I live by somewhere. She was like,
wait, but by then you were already in high school, and I was in my last year of middle school.
Yeah.
Because Maria's a year older than me, so she was already at the high school that I would be going to, but I didn't know, I guess.
Like,
we didn't know.
We didn't really talk about high school. We just talked about like the area that we lived in. So we live close to each other, cool.
And then
we never really thought much of it.
And then I think come like school, and Maria and I have the same bus route because we live so close to each other. And I got on the bus and I was like, oh my God, what are the odds?
I know.
I like vaguely remember this.
I remember it too. Like, I remember clearly. Like you came up to me, you're like, oh my God. And like I just remember you from the cruise. And I just thought it was crazy.
Yeah,
that we connected after the cruise.
Yeah. Because did we follow each other on social media or no?
I think so.
I don't remember.
So. Yeah, it was just crazy. Like I would have never expected for her to be in the same high school as I was. But yeah, it was just, and then we hung out that whole school year.
Yeah, like we would always be on the bus together because we we got off even at the same stop. So we would just like hang out just on the bus and stuff. And then it wasn't until Maria was a year older than me, so she graduated, and then like I kind of did my own thing enjoying my senior year, and then I went away for college at FSU. But in between that time, Maria and I reconnected last summer in New York.
Yeah.
And we both had internships over there, so we like linked up, we went out, we had a lot of fun. It was
a lot of fun,
a summer to remember, literally.
It really was. I think I had remembered that you posted like a tweet on Twitter saying, I'm gonna spend my summer in New York for an internship, and I was gonna be there for an internship as well. So I DM'd her and I'm like, okay, we definitely have to meet up. And then it's funny because I don't know if we should include Grace.
Yeah, shout out to Grace.
Shout out to Grace.
So Maria's childhood friends.
Yeah, so my friend from middle school, her name is Grace. She's super cool, and Maria's super cool. So I was like, okay, I was in New York and I posted a Snapchat, and then my friend from middle school, Grace, she saw the snap and she was like, "Oh my god, I'm in New York as well for an internship." Like, it was literally all a coincidence. None of this was planned. Like, that's the craziest part. Like, the funniest part was that it was all a coincidence. I met up with my friend Grace in New York, and then I know that Grace goes to FSU and Maria also goes to FSU, so I'm like, okay, you guys definitely have to meet because you guys are gonna get along.
Yeah, and I didn't know of Grace. I guess like after I met her, I realized we had more mutual friends than I thought, but I didn't know her in Tallahassee. So it was just really cool that I was able to connect with her in New York, and then like when I would get back to Tallahassee, I would have like a friend to also go out with and like have good times with. So it was really good. Like a lot of good came out of that summer, a lot of good friendships.
Yeah.
So it was really nice. So Maria and I, that's like kind of when our going out adventures started in New York, because Maria, wait, do you want to talk about promoters right now?
Yeah, we can
Up to you because your mom can see this.
No, yeah, it's fine.
She doesn't care. Okay.
Yeah, she doesn't care. She like barely understands English.
With New York came a lot of going out, a lot of fun. Thanks to Maria, her and Grace really put themselves out there and made a lot of friends in New York. And as a result, we would meet with like different promoters.
Grace and I were like, we're not gonna spend our summer in New York being bored. So we literally put in so much effort. Like the first 2 weekends of us going out, it was not even like, it was sometimes it would be a failure. Like it wouldn't be fun because it was just us two. But then slowly we started making more friends, and then those friends had connections, so we just met promoters in New York, and we were able to get into like the most exclusive place in New York through those promoters.
Literally.
And then we were just literally living our best life, like in a healthy way.
Maria literally got wined and dined a few times. And so like whenever I could go out with them, I would invite my roommate, shout out to Nicole as well, and a bunch of my other friends that were interning with me in New York. Maria would send us the location of the club, and we would we would subway over there.
Oh my god, yeah, the subway.
And like we got to skip the line. All we did was like show our ID. We skipped the line, and then we were literally like greeted like with vodka, tequila, cranberry juice,
like,
orange juice at our own table with like other girls that we don't know, but like still like open to like being friends with them. Yeah. So it was definitely the experience, and so that was like a good summary of New York.
It was. Sometimes I really miss it. I look back at it, and we literally had so much fun.
We had so much fun. The only thing is that like we really wouldn't have gone out if it weren't for those promoters, because going out in New York is so expensive. Okay, but why don't you tell me about like the cool places you've been?
Okay, well, I saw 2 Chainz at Up and Down, which is like a cool club in New York. And I remember like I was there. Well, I had invited Maria, but she wasn't able to come because she had work the next day. You know, priorities important.
I know.
But I don't think I worked the next day, so I went. And I remember everybody was going crazy trying to get into the club, and I was literally there with like the promoters and the other girls, and I just casually walked in. Like they treated me like an influencer, and I'm like, damn, this is the influencer life.
And you know, like for guys, like going out in clubs was like almost impossible or just ridiculously expensive.
Yeah, so if you're a guy, then like if you're a guy and you're like interning there, then it might be a little bit difficult because the promoters.
But yeah, promoters aren't looking
they reach out to girls mainly.
Yeah, they're not looking to bring guys in the space. Like they're looking to bring girls in so that guys can come in the space. So like if definitely like when we first started going with promoters, it was a little like, what's the catch? Like I was a little like what's going on? But then Maria, like she explained to me that it's just like their job to bring more girls into the space. So I mean, like
I think it's like their way of promoting the club. Like there really isn't a catch. Like the promoters aren't trying to like get anything from you at all. They just want, the club is trying to promote the promoter. They're trying to promote the club.
Like if you're there,
because they know that girls are gonna post a lot of Instagram photos and a lot of videos.
Invite their friends.
Exactly. Yeah.
They want their club to be popping, and for us to spend money there and things like that. But it was really a treat. And so now, now that we're both together in Miami, which is our hometown,
we we transitioned our fun to Miami. Like we're gonna keep this going from New York to Miami.
New York was a lot of fun, but like that fun had to come to an end because like you know you gotta come home. I don't know. Like, do you think that you would live there?
Oh my god, it's like such a hard question because I think about New York now and I miss it and I want to go back. But when I was there for 2 months, and like when the 2 months were coming to an end, like I was sad, but at the same time I was ready to go home because New York is a lot. Like
it's a lot all the time, and like working full time,
it's tiring.
It was too much. Yeah, like. And then on top of that, like literally my paycheck would just go straight to food and the activities that we would do, because you just needed to have money to do anything that you wanted to do.
Yeah.
Like even as much as you wanted to like look for free things like museums, like once you checked that off your list, like the next thing was for you to like check out places that just cost money.
Yeah, exactly.
That's just the price of living in New York. So I think that in a distant future, and I can afford also like, because we were both living in dorms, you know.
Yeah, that's true.
The dorm life.
That's like another talk.
Yeah. Dorm life.
Yeah, I mean, she got lucky because she got paired with like a really cool roommate.
I got paired with a really awesome person who was like always down to hang out and do things with us. Whereas I know you're in school, right? So she was a little.
No, yeah, my other. Okay, because Maria had like one roommate, but then on the other hand, I had two roommates in one room. Like it was one big room and full of bad bitches. No, I'm kidding. I was the only bad bitch there. No, but yeah, it was one big room and there was 3 of us there. And before like moving in there, I was really excited to meet them, and I was like, oh my god, I hope they're really cool and down to go out with me and stuff. But no, they were really like antipatica. And they were like not down to do anything. We literally never talked in the room. I like to go out and enjoy the moment and stuff, so I would always go out, and I feel like they would judge me for always going out. But
I mean, they're lost. Like you're in New York.
Like that experience was once in a lifetime kind of thing. Like, you know, interning there and all that.
Literally. Okay, I'm done with brows. I haven't really talked about what I've been using.
I know. Okay, yeah,
it's okay. For brows, I'm using this ColourPop Brow Boss, and I like it. It's like reliable. It's only $5. And then later on, once I'm done with my face makeup, I'm gonna go in with their Brow Boss gel just to set everything. And I love the fluffy brow look. So I just like to like fluff it up, make it look a little thicker, and make it look more like fluffy.
This is just eyebrow pencil that I bought at CVS. Nothing crazy. Maybelline. Once it runs out, I get a new one because I like that it's really thin, and I like when the eyebrow pencil is really thin because it's just easier to like do it more precisely. I do want to buy like an eyebrow gel so that way your brows stay.
Yeah, if you want to like start off with a cheap one, Elf has a good one, and it's clear. Yeah, and it's $2. And if you want to try one like mine, you can try it today if you want.
Okay, yeah.
And it was $5, I think. So it's not
kit,
bad.
How much was this kit?
Well, this kit, is this what she's talking about? It's from Real Techniques, and it came with like a bunch of little brushes, but none of the ones are here. Okay. So I use it like for traveling. I'll just like keep my brow stuff and then like have my brow because like I don't leave anywhere without my brows. So I have brow gel, the brow brush, the brow pencil. I have this brow flick from Glossier that I don't really like. I use it for my faux flex, and then I have this to clean up my brows. So it's nothing from Real Techniques, but I like the container.
Yeah. Use my coupon at Claire Loves.
Use my code Claire Loves. Not yet, but soon, hopefully.
But yeah, and then low-key this pencil, literally it's Maybelline. It's kind of like the Anastasia. I don't know. Everybody like loves the Anastasia eyebrow, whatever, and it's just literally like it because I've used that one before.
Yeah.
And
I've used that one too, and I used the thicker one, the one with the angled edge, and it was $20, and it didn't last me that long because I would like only use that one. So I realized like that's when I started transitioning to like maybe brow powders to fill in a little more, and then I would go in with the pencils for like a precision instead of having to clean up my brows every single time. Do you clean them up or no?
What do you mean, like?
Like with the concealer?
Oh no.
Oh, okay. No, I used to, but
I used to too, but
it just takes too much time. Like
it does, and sometimes it messes up. Like instead of doing something good, like
it's true.
It like all depends if you do it correctly or not.
Nice and bronzed. It's gonna be dark. No one's gonna see our makeup, but Snapchat will.
Yeah, exactly. Literally.
Snapchat will. We will. So we'll know how good we look. But I guess so. Now talking about our time in Miami, I came back home and Maria was like, "Let's go to Ladies' Night. Let's try going out here."
Yeah.
Because I was curious to see if we would get that same kind of treatment from promoters, like being like wined and dined and like taken out, skip the line, VIP, that whole package. I was wondering if like it was possible to do it in Miami.
Yeah.
And so like, had you done it before I got here or no?
I actually haven't really done it much. I've been to like cool clubs here in Miami because of the promoters, but like I haven't really experienced it like I did in New York. Like in New York, the promoters will actually do dinners and stuff, and that's pretty cool. And I know in Miami they do it too, and I want to do it, but I haven't done it yet. I just like to do the local things sometimes. But like I like to do the touristy things too, which is like the cool clubs like Live and Story.
Yeah, the only thing is that a lot of those cooler clubs that Miami is known for is really far from our house.
Yeah.
It's like a solid 30 minutes. And so like if we're gonna drive there, that's one thing, but we're gonna get lit, so we're gonna have to get an Uber, and that Uber is like anywhere from $30 to $40 each way. So that means we're spending almost $80 just to get to that location. And so it's just like a little frustrating, you know? Like,
yeah, no, it's a lot of money. That's the thing with New York. New York, you have the subway, and it literally goes anywhere. Like, the subway literally goes to, like, anywhere. But at least, like, in New York, you have the option of the subway. Like, let's say you really want to have fun and you're broke or whatever, you don't want to spend money on Uber. You have the option to take the train, but here you
have no other option. Miami has no transportation
like
system.
It sucks. It literally sucks. But
they have one that goes from one corner of Hialeah to the other, and that's it.
God,
you know, like it's really unreliable. And Miami's a really big city, so like you just need a car to live here.
I know.
But regardless, the area that we're going to is maybe 20 minutes away from us, and so it's not terrible. So sometimes we could drive. The Uber isn't too bad. Like Maria and I split it. It's like $10 each.
Yeah.
Sometimes like my mom will take us and then like we'll just Uber home because we're gonna be getting home late. So it's not the end of the world. You know, if we want to go out, we'll make it happen. It's just like it's not as convenient as it was in New York. But the one thing I will say is that it makes me really happy to be going out in Miami, because anywhere we've been has had really, really good music. Like we're listening to Bad Bunny.
So true,
literally, we're listening to Bad Bunny, Ozuna. We're listening to like our favorite artists. Whereas like even in New York, there were moments where they put good music, but a lot of the times it was just tiki music.
Yeah,
not gonna lie, it was tiki.
That's the same thing with like the big clubs here in Miami. They'll play like tiki music, but we know like the spots where they play the music that we like, so that's why it's cool. But yeah, Miami, literally, that's good. That's why Miami is like so for us, because they have like a lot of Hispanic music, Spanish music, and all that.
It wasn't until I came back to Miami and we were at Centro a few weeks ago. It was back-to-back bops. It was almost like the DJ knew what I wanted and he just like was able to play it. And I was just so happy in that moment. I'm like, I'm meant to be in Miami. And it's funny because we're literally always trying to leave Miami.
I know. We're like, oh my God, so like, what is the plan to move from Miami?
Being in New York really brought us out of like our comfort zone in terms of going out, having fun, like doing like new things, and like being, for me personally, it really brought me out of my shell in terms of being like a social person. Like I could say that I'm extroverted before, but now like I'm more intentional about like going out and meeting up with friends, even if they're not in the same friend circle. Like I still will bring them together, because you never know. Like the point of the night is to be lit and have fun. Exactly, and so if that's everyone's goal,
we're
then
not
it'll
like
happen.
having a discussion group. We're like,
no, I'm done with school. Homework? What is that? Never heard of it. Literally, Maria and I always wear some variation of cheetah. But I'm taking a break from my cheetah jeans tonight.
So today we're
it looks good. It looks good.
Yeah,
I love the color.
Good, yeah.
I love the color. But my vibe is pink and white, so I might do like a white cut crease, honestly. The one that I did. Yeah, I'm just gonna do that. This is what I do to make sure that I have really defined cheekbones. Ready? So I'll grab like this like white shadow with the back of my beauty blender and I rub it, and then I'll do this.
Oh my God, I should do that. I have a similar one.
Boom. I did a little bad. So I know it looks a little dramatic right now, but
you brush it off.
I'm gonna wipe it away. Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna do a cutty crease. I'm a little scared. I know I'm gonna mess up, so I have like Q-tips on hand. Roz, this is Fluffy. Say hi to the camera. That's the camera, not me, the camera. Okay. Okay, Fluffy, you need to respect makeup hours. You need to respect makeup hours. She's gonna like eat a lash. Fluffy! Fluffy! She's looking at me. Fluffy, please.
Okay. I'm really gonna try with this look. Hopefully it comes out well.
But going to Centro has been like a lot of fun. Honestly, like it's my top place.
Yeah, it is. And sometimes I'm like, okay, maybe not this Thursday we'll try somewhere different. But then we always end up at Centro because it's like just really fun.
Yeah, and also like Thursdays, a majority of the Wynwood area is ladies' night.
So
we drink for free.
Exactly.
But the best place for music is Centro.
Yeah.
Hands down.
So if we want to take a break from Centro, we can just walk to another bar, because everything in Wynwood is nearby, so it's fine.
Yeah. We even see like some girls there multiple times.
Yeah, the
Like,
girls from our high
Yeah,
school.
so we have the girl from our high school, and then we made friends with somebody else that we have them on IG.
Yeah.
It's just always Maria and I that link up and go there. I don't feel like we're that obsessed with Centro. It's just like a good spot.
It is. I think it's just
So
like,
I don't know why people don't want to come with us.
And like I had told one of my friends, I was like, one time it was like Central, and they were like, nobody goes to Central anymore. Like it's not the spot anymore. And I felt so lame because like Central has been the spot for a really long time. Like a long time ago is when it was popping.
Mhm.
I think everybody's just like,
But like, where do
we
they
still
go
gotta
now
set-
then?
yeah, that's true. I don't know.
Where do they
That's
go?
true.
Like,
I
where, like,
know.
tell me,
Where do they
we'll
go?
go. But
I
like,
think
where
it's
is
just
it?
too late to see. I think everybody just retired and we're still there now.
Yeah, because like I guess we're just now getting into Centro.
That's what I'm saying. Like I was just like, it's not that I'm still in it. It's like I just started. So
Yeah, like all good things must come to an end.
yeah,
Like we'll get tired of Centro eventually, but for right now,
we're okay.
right now we're loving it. We're loving and living our life. Live, laugh, love. But I get a lot of my inspiration from TikTok, so I'm really glad that you're a fan of TikTok.
Oh my God, I love
because now we can
TikTok.
just send each other a bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of makeup things that I want to try.
I look at videos all the time, like makeup tutorials, and I'm like, why? Like, why can't I be this talented? Or like, I think sometimes you're lit. If you don't have the lid for it,
Yeah, for
then
the longest
sorry.
literally for the longest time I was looking at YouTubers and like they have like an ideal lid, I guess, like a standard lid
yeah.
that like it'll show your whole makeup.
Exactly.
But like this, you'll see the crease, but like this, if I did like that, you don't see it anymore. So if I didn't like plan it according to where my crease folds, then my hard work would just like literally be inside my lids.
Yeah.
So
And then I'm just setting my under eye with Pretty Vulgar setting powder that came in my BoxyCharm.
Oh.
We love her. We love BoxyCharm.
I know I got a BoxyCharm once for my birthday, and I really liked it. I considered getting it because it's like not so expensive. It's just that I have a lot of makeup, and I just feel like I shouldn't get a subscription for more makeup that I know I'm gonna struggle to use and feel guilty about. But I would definitely get it once I have like my own place and I have like room to keep my makeup. Right now I'm just keeping it in like these little boxes, you know?
Yeah. No, I had it for some time, and yeah, I definitely like. I had at one point I just had way too much makeup, so I had to stop the subscription because.
So when was the last time you had the subscription?
Like last year.
Oh, okay, so it's been a minute. It's been a minute.
It's been a minute, yeah, but my mom was just like, "Amara, you have all this makeup, you don't even use some of it." Like,
did you give any to her?
yeah, some of the stuff I did give to her because it was. Sometimes it was kind of repetitive. Like the palettes were like basically the same shade. So yeah. And I think my favorite part of makeup is also the bronzer part, like contouring.
Yeah,
I love
contouring, for
contouring.
sure.
Like it literally makes a difference in your makeup.
You're like a Hona face.
Oh yeah, literally. Like I just came out
Surgery, but
literally.
no scarring.
Literally, I love it. And I recently started getting into blush.
I love blush.
Yeah.
I love blush.
Okay.
You're taking all the blush off.
The excess of.
The excess. The whole thing. Oh, you're doing contouring. That's fine. Yeah, contouring, you gotta be really careful. So I'm gonna be putting on these lashes. They're called Lola, and I got them at the beauty supply store.
Oh my god, it's so cute.
I really like them. I like the name Lola. I've used them before, and they're clean. I'm just gonna apply my lash glue, wait for them to dry a little bit, and then put them on.
So we're really out here. I feel like we're just like in that period where we don't even know what we're doing. Like it's kind of hard. It's hard to get a job when you don't even have job experience. Like yeah, you have internship experience, but still people are still hesitant to hire you.
Exactly.
You know?
But like I feel like because we're so like over the summer we had fun in New York, but we also worked hard, and so I feel like
that helped us like gain experience, I guess.
Like, gain the experience, and like
life.
Hopefully a company sees that in us and like is willing to hire
somebody new.
Yeah, like I mean we have upcoming like good career opportunities, so I'm excited for us. Like I know we're gonna do big things. Kylie who? Just a little bit. So I got this plumping gloss from Victoria's Secret.
Does it work?
It burns a little. I don't know. I'm gonna do it now, so we'll see.
It burns a little. Oh my god.
But it looks cute.
Let me see. That's really cute.
It's burning already.
Gloss is always a good idea.
It's burning already. Oh my god. Oh my god, what happened to your brush? Maria, do you need a new brush? Here, have this one.
I was not kidding when I was.
You
when
can,
I said I was
you
on
can have it.
makeup.
It's just dirty.
No, it's okay.
You can have it. Wait, let me feel it so I can see if it's the same kind.
No, this is probably better.
Okay, you can have it. You can have it.
The thing is that because I always, as you can see, I always tap on my brushes. Like,
Oh, so
the
then,
excess.
but what's this one from?
I came in the BoxyCharm. I literally don't remember.
Boxy. And I'm just kidding. For my. You're gonna break that one too. I'm just kidding. I use the tinted brow mascara from NYX and like the little tippy extra that comes out of the mascara wand. I just dot it on my like this, and then ready.
Oh my god, that is such a good idea.
And then I just really dab it in. Okay, I went a little too crazy.
No, but that's really such a good idea.
And then I build. So I'm building it. So I'm gonna do that to you if you want. But sometimes I'll just grab like a brown eyeshadow, and I'll layer like I'll use so many different things and like you can't even tell, you know. A lot of people ask me, are those real? Or like, I love your freckles. I'm like, thanks.
Thank you. They're real.
They're faux. I say they're faux.
I just love how you use like faux instead of fake. That way it sounds like
It sounds a little bougie.
yeah.
There's people who just pop the lash on like it's nothing.
No.
That's the level I aspire to. Okay, let's do the faux frex. So I just put it on my tippy tip of my finger. Just like a bunch. I'm gonna press it. Okay, see how you like it. But remember, I'm not done.
That's cute. But remember, I'm not done.
Remember, I'm not done. Like, Maria, I hate it. And then if you feel like they're too dark, we can just like, you can put more powder on top, more blush, you know what I mean? Yeah, this one's gonna add another layer to it that you're gonna like. This reminds me of you know Rosa on TikTok?
Du come here.
Oh yeah. Oh my
Rosa,
God.
I'm gonna do it like hers.
It's like, come here, dude. No.
Come here, dude. A lot of people would be scared. Look up. Maria!
If you want, we'll retry. We'll try it again.
I took it off. Okay, let's try the other eye. Stupid.
Okay, I felt it get stuck to my skin.
Yeah, you know, it's because when you squinted,
I was squinting.
I
Yeah.
didn't realize this one should be ready. This is the other eye.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's
so
true.
don't close your eyes this time. Just look down, but don't close them.
Okay.
There we go. Perfect. I should have done this first. I'm stupid. Okay, look up. Okay, look.
Okay, if it looks
look in the
weird.
mirror.
Oh my god, it looks
You like it?
decent. Yeah.
Okay,
it's
now
the
this is what I want
corner.
you to do.
The
Press it
corner,
with your
though.
finger. Oh wait, but you have nails. Okay, I'll do it. I'll do it. The corner. Which corner do you
This
like?
one, look.
Oh yeah, that's the thing. I hate. Okay, look up. Look up. Look at me. Look at me.
I can't.